Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host here. It is Team Right listeners. How you doing? On this Monday's edition, I am doing superb. Can't complain, shall we? But anyway, let me do my introduction, my lovely listeners. Then we go from there. I'm going to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics I love to discuss with you. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some to eat, grab something to drink. Now, if you want to do nothing like that, maybe you just want to chill and hear my point of view on this topic. Okie dokie. Now, I usually do wrestling news, but I'm going to do something different for a change. Okay? Now, here goes nothing. Hopefully you enjoy this one. I just found this online, so I decided to discuss about it. Discuss. Oh wow, I got a little tongue tied, so don't judge the host. I want to discuss about it. I know that's not the proper word, but whatever. Anyway, Money in the Bank pay-per-view is coming around the corner. So, I want to discuss the top favorite Money in the Bank cash-ins, okay? So, here goes nothing. Number 9. This is from 2010 when Kane won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And, he beat Rey Mysterio on that same night. It was a very, very short run for Kane. In my opinion. You might have a different opinion. Now, his first championship run, it was not very good. Back in King of the Ring, 98, he lost. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Sorry, scratch that. Stone Cold Steve Austin lost to Kane in the first blood match. So that was good. But the next night he lost to a rematch to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it was not very good for Kane. So eventually he got his opportunity decades later, but not very good. So that's number 9. I'm not making this stuff up. I'll give you guys the link. You guys could check it out for yourself. Number 8 was number 8. Back in 2007, when Edge cashed in on Taker. It was a SmackDown taping, but it was a great moment, and I love it. Edge, he's very awesome. That's number 8, and I love that match. I don't know where Edge cashed in, and that was it. History. I think Taker versus Mark Henry. Mark Henry dominate that match. I think he won that match, or he lost, and he got pissed off. Been a while since I won that. Been a while since I seen that match. Number 7, Daniel Bryan cash in on Big Show at TLC 2011, because that year, Money Bank 2011, I was there with my brother, and he done it, and it was Mark Henry versus Big Show at that pay-per-view, and out of nowhere, Daniel Bryan cashed in, and the rest is history. That's number 7. And number 6, Randy Orton cash in on Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam 2013. We all know why, because Triple H turned his back against Daniel Bryan. He was a special referee. That place went ape crap, and then that's where they formed the Authorities that night. It was a very good, and then Daniel Bryan had to get his belt back at WrestleMania 30. That was a very good storyline. I loved it. That was number 6. And number 5, oh man, The Miz cashed in on Randy Orton 2010 on Raw. That year, The Miz The Miz won it at Money Bank 2010. The very first annual Money Bank pay-per-view, because they got rid of the Money Bank pay-per-view. Money Bank WrestleMania. I wish they brought it back, but whatever. So, and then he beat John Cena that Mania. Of course, with The Rock's help. Of course, he don't mention it. And ever since that, he was he never went back to the main event status. Maybe this year he will, because he's back in the main event. I mean, Money Bank briefcase. So hopefully it will happen for him. He's good on the mic, but his rest skill is not very good. So that's number 5. And you guys remember that girl in the crowd was very pissed because the Miz won. They call the Miz girl, or I forgot what they call her. Number 4, Dean Ambrose cash in on Seth Rollins at Money in Bank 2016. It was in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the very first major belt. A lot of people are happy. A lot of people don't give a crap if Dean Ambrose won. I mean, that was good for him, but it was not a big shocking value like the ones I just mentioned earlier. Especially, I think the biggest shocking one was, so far, was Edge. I could be wrong. That's number 4. And number 3, okay, this is more shocking. Dolph Ziggler cash in on Del Rio 2013, the night after WrestleMania 29 on that Raw. The place went crazy, and that really sums it up. I'm really disappointed that WWE does not give Dolph Ziggler another shot. You know why? Too many concussions. So his major be a main eventer is over. So that was a great moment for him. And number 2, let's see who was number 2 and number 1. Number 2, when Edge cashed in on John flippin' Cena at New Year's Revolution 2006. That's the very first title he ever won. You know, his very first major belt. You know, his other belts were just Mick Carter's, and he was tag team champions with Edge. So I'm glad he won. I was very happy because at the time I was so burnt out with John Cena. You know, he was Super Cena in 2007 and 2006 and 2007 that year. It was awful. I was tired of it. And number 1, who was number 1, my viewers? Who do you think is number 1? Let's see here. Drum roll, please. It is Seth freaking Rollins cash in on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31 in 2015. The only time that ever cashed in at WrestleMania. I marked out a lot of viewers who marked out at WrestleMania 31 who attended the event, who watched it on the flippin' network. That's the first time ever that WrestleMania was on the network, because it launched in February, and people hate the network still because the quality sucks. They even mention Punk because, you know, WWE and Punk on bad terms. They don't mention RVD because I don't know why. They just didn't. Oh, wait, never mind. Was he a Money Bank winner? Let me know if I'm right or wrong. So that is awesome. I agree with this list. Seth Rollins is number 1. That was a great match. I'm glad that WWE decided to tell Seth Rollins to cash in, because if not, then we will see another boring match between Roman Reigns and Brock. Actually, that would be the first time they ever met one-on-one. And then they met a couple years later, you know, WrestleMania 34, Great American, Greatest Royal Rumble. The both matches was not very good. But anyway, you agree with this list? Not? I'll put the link down below and you guys can check it for yourself. I love Money in the Bank, okay? Especially how to cash in out of nowhere. They don't even mention the women's one because they just established it last year. So, this is awesome, you know? I really miss, in my opinion, the Money in the Bank ladder match at Mania, but they got rid of that because they want to have Money in the Bank exclusive for pay-per-view. If you're wondering if I'm still going to Money in the Bank in Chicago, I decided not to because the tickets, they jacked them up huge and I waited too long to get them, so I'm not going this year. It's not a big deal for me. So just let you guys know if you guys are curious if I'm going or not. So I'll probably go to another event. I don't know when. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Check out the link and let me know what you think about the top 10 cash-ins. You agree with this list? What is your list of the cash-ins of all time? I don't know if you want to include the recent ones for the women's and the men's. It's up to you. So let me know what you think. So have a good one. And that wraps it up. I'm looking forward to Money Bank. It should be a very delightful pay-per-view, especially the cash-ins, you know? I mean, the briefcase matches. That's what I'm trying to say. This is your host here, Team Rai Rai, and enjoy the special one. Goodbye.